Welcome to Wine by the Case, uncorking legal insight one bottle at a time.
At a time. One bottle today. So I have
first of all, I'm Alexis Rosenberg.
And I'm Chris Sensnick.
And so Chris has not, we're a little disheveled or shelved or whatever, because unlike usual, she has refused to tell me what we're doing today or the topic. So I have no idea how this is going to flow. I don't know what she has up her sleeve.
And I do want to point out, though, my lovely co-host here has on a very fun shirt.
I do. Let me stand up.
It's like a retro vibe of somebody on the phone saying, please bring wine. So
well, you didn't tell me what we were going to do. And
no,
I knew, the only thing I knew was we were going to have wine.
We're going to have wine.
I didn't even know what wine we were having. I mean, she left me totally in the dark.
I've left her in the dark about everything. So let me start with the wine because it's a little...
Is it a hint?
It's a hint. It's a hint because, dun, 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 1930s Louis Vuitton wine case. We have the Velvet Devil, which is how I like to think of my friends.
The Velvet Devil.
Yes, because, you know.
I've been called many things. That's not one of them.
Yes, but, you know, that notion of, you know, you don't see necessarily coming. So that's the velvet part. This is and I'm not usually a fan of Merlot, but I am a fan of Washington State wines. So this is a lovely one from one of the upper provinces over near Washington, so not too far from Canada. So good soil. Good soil. So I said, you know what? With the name Velvet Devil, this is a one to try. So is it velvety? Or does it need to breathe more? Because it's Merlot. We all know, sideways, they destroyed the Merlot market in the United States.
Merlot should taste. It's smooth. But it is smooth. It is. So I will give it velvety.
It's velvety, but again, I think of my co-host and friend as a little bit more spicy.
So I like spicy better. Okay, so what are we doing today?
I'm going to be asking the lovely Alexis Rosenberg, known as Litigation Lex, some questions as to whether the topic is cringe or not cringe.
God. Have you been talking to our children?
Oh, no, everything we do is
I gotta
cringe
tell
to them.
you, I didn't even know what cringe and not cringe meant. I had to have a whole, tutorial on this.
Yeah, well, again...
Because every time I'd say something, they'd be like, cringe!
Yeah, there's a whole new language. And again, I get to deal with the vernacular middle school students all the time because of what my husband does for a living. So
okay, should I sit back?
Anytime,
all
yeah,
right.
you need to sit back.
Okay, go ahead.
Probably have another sip of wine.
Okay, I'll hold the wine.
So
let me move
she's going to
out of my
answer
face.
cringe or not cringe.
Okay.
Number one. Is it cringe or not cringe for a lawyer who reenacts famous courtroom scenes with their cat as the judge?
Oh my God. Are you suggesting you're going to do this for me?
Oh.
Because, okay. Yeah, it's cringe.
See, I don't know. I almost think it's kind of not cringe because cats don't give a shit.
Okay, here's the thing. If you said reenacting. So
yes, reenacting.
If you were practicing opening statements for your cat, I would say no. Because I think I've done that for my dog. But I got to tell you.
Come on. If the glove don't fit.
But I got to tell you, if you're reenacting it, yes.
Okay.
Cringe.
Okay, fair enough. But again, cats are just like, they don't care. So, like judges a lot of times, the theatrics don't matter to them. But I can appreciate the cringe. So, we're going back in time here, but can you sue an ex for emotional damage because the mixtape they gave you sucked? Cringe or not cringe?
None of these are like, this should be funny or not funny. You mean asking whether you're doing that? You mean suing for that?
Would that be cringy or not cringy? And again,
I'm going to say yes because that seems a little like bitter table for one. And that seems like that would be an ex that you definitely would, what is it? Bye.
Yeah, but now we're,
okay,
our age there. But, okay, cringe or not cringe? A celebrity sues for everything in the breakup, even though she is richer than the person that she's married to, and there's a prenup.
I don't think that's cringe.
So you just think that's legal matter of fact?
No, I think, well, let's go for the whole kit and caboodle and see what we can get. Unless there's an attorney speed trigger. No,
I agree with you. I
mean, first of all, prenups a lot of times will have provisions in them that say if you do sue, then, you could get something. The famous guy, plastic surgeon out of Miami, whose ex-wife is on Miami Housewives. He's known, I think, as the boob god or something. His, for instance, had that trigger. So I say not cringe.
Okay. So, is it cringe or not cringe to say in a pleading, your zodiac sign?
Is not. Okay, I think it depends.
Your zodiac sign.
Okay, I think it depends. I'm going to say not cringe because I think it depends on the type of case.
And would it make a difference if I told you that in one of the litigations involving a celebrity where they said the person was acting very Scorpio in a pleading?
Does that mean like hot in bed? Because aren't Scorpios supposed to... I've never dated a Scorpio, but I think that means they're supposed to be hot in bed. Because I think Scorpios are supposedly zodiac... Somebody needs to tell me if this is true. Zodiac is supposed to be fiery in bed.
So do you think
but now it just dawned on me. I never dated a Scorpio. So I can't even tell you if that's true.
But do you think it's cringe to put your zodiac sign in a public
pleading?
pleading?
Let's just say that you did some story about being defrauded and you met on a dating website because they were a Scorpio. I don't know. I could see an argument for putting it in there. I'm going to say no. But I do think, like, let's say you just walked up to somebody, like, at a bar and said, by the way, I'm a Scorpio. You know what that means? Yeah, that's totally cringe.
That's totally cringe. Okay. Here's a thing that definitely affects a certain generation. But, cringe or not cringe, Sex and the City reboot.
God, I was so looking forward to it. Yeah, it's cringe.
Okay. Is it cringe because Samantha's not in it?
No, I think it's going to sound so horrible. I think it's cringe because you want to have the vision of what it was, and I think it takes away... Because now we're talking about middle age, opposed to, and that's not what the show was about.
Right.
And so it takes away cringe. But Samantha, 100%, is obvious now. So, kudos to you, girl, that she made the show and she needed to be paid more money.
She did.
Because without her, it's missing a beat.
It's missing beyond a beat. And again, to me, it's cringy because I miss her honesty. I miss her... What? I like good sex. Why do I have to be embarrassed about that?
I think that it's cringe because that show was built on a coming-to-age women going out in the city, finding themselves who they are, and now it has turned into menopausal commercial.
Well, exactly. It wasn't what it intended to be. So, playing on that.
And also, I know I'm going to get hate for this. She needs to dye her hair. Okay, fine, give me hate. This is my personal position. If you choose not to do that, that is your thing. My personal opinion is she needs to dye her hair. Dye was invented for a reason. I make my husband dye his hair, and you can come for me for that one too. Okay?
As do I. So on that same vein, is ordering a Cosmo at a high-end bar cringe or not cringe?
Oh, that's so not cringe. That's so not cringe. However, Grey Goose, no vermouth, straight up, with olives on the side is better.
That's a martini. That's not a Cosmo.
No, totally not cringe.
Okay. I just kind of thought it came and went, but it's obviously having a resurgence if you're saying not cringe. Because, I mean, for a while there, you just,
I mean, listen, it was super hot because, but I don't think that it's cringe. It raises to cringe. Ordering an Indoor sour is going to raise to cringe, maybe.
I'm going to take you to another direction.
Wait, you drink that French whatever.
French 75.
Yeah, so is that cringe?
No, because it's from 1930. So, like my bag.
Okay, so the Cosmos from 1990. I think we've already We've already hit the 20 years. Now we get
30.
into vintage. No, but I'm saying no. I'm saying once you get past 20, it's vintage.
Oh, it's vintage. So,
Yeah, okay.
speaking of which, ordering a white Russian at a high-end bar. Cringe or not cringe? High-end bar.
Okay, you're saying that if I sat down and I was like hypothetically on a date and my date orders a white Russian.
Is that cringe or not cringe? White Russian. Back in the day. Big Lebowski. So, obvious boob jobs. Cringe or not cringe?
Well, I mean, I'm not.
Obvious. Not good ones. But it looks like 2 basketballs on the chest. Oh, she's got to think. She's got to think.
Because I'm not a man and I have big natural boobs now
Right.
that I've announced that.
Right.
So I don't want to judge somebody. But you're saying like it's obvious. We've got like strip. We've got
Yes.
Anna Nicole Smith.
Yes.
Like boobs. Okay.
Demi Moore in striptease.
And this day and age, yeah, because I think that's the '90s is calling.
Right.
I think that the natural boobs, yes, it's cringe, and today, yes. If you ask me today, it's cringe. If you ask me in 1995, I would say no. Before the word was invented.
Right. So,
Or the term.
what about any Real Housewives show? Cringe or not cringe?
Oh heck no! I love myself some Housewives.
Oh yeah.
I love the fact it drives my husband crazy because all he says is they just bicker all the time and fight. Why do you want to listen to that? Don't you listen to it all day long?
My favorite one is Jennifer Tilly these days.
Oh, I
She
love
is
her.
So
Well, Kathy Hilton's up there. But if I had to pick between Jennifer Tilly or Kathy Hilton, I would pick Jennifer Tilly.
she just is so matter of fact, out there, and just doesn't give a shit.
My favorite line of hers is, "This isn't Chucky money." Like, because she's got all those diamonds.
Yes.
This didn't come from Chucky money.
Yeah. And
I
again,
love her. But I always loved Jennifer Tilly, but she's so great. And we need to see more Jennifer Tilly. And I love her whole backstory that she's like a professional poker player and very good at it.
Yeah, she's made some money out of it.
She doesn't really talk so much about that on Housewives.
Oh, I've seen her.
But she's is a very well respected.
Seen her on Poker Stars and all of that. Yeah,
poker player.
Yeah,
she's like a woman of so many different layers, and I love it. And she has something that I don't have. She's the ability.
She's got natural big boobs.
She has the ability to really like go at somebody.
Yeah.
But with that voice.
Yes, with that voice, it just
across is so sweet. I don't have that ability.
Yeah, she's got that childlike voice that you can't help but go, would she be mean or was she being funny?
You're like, you question it. I don't have that. Like, they know I'm being mean. But,
so, a kind of Jennifer Tilly related question.
No more cringe or cringe? No
cringe or no cringe?
Okay.
Caftans.
Okay. Because I was going to say cringe. However, it's very Roper, which takes
Mrs. Roper.
Back, way back.
Yes.
Three's Company, way back.
Yes.
So, but she did a caviar and caftan party in Beverly. She lives in Beverly Hills or somewhere over there, and it was gorgeous. And the whole thought of it looks so much fun. I think we should do one. I think we should come and do a post in caftans with caviar, and we'll do like champagne tasting, so you can have multiple bottles.
Okay, multiple bottles.
And I definitely say that's not cringe.
No, I would have to agree. I think I sometimes think I was born in the wrong era because I just want to swan about my house in a fancy caftan and say I'm ready for my close up.
I know, it's so 1960s, right?
Yeah, well, it's 1930s and 1960s.
You want to bring back the caftan.
I want to bring back the caftan.
You love the name.
Yeah, I mean, just again, the name and the flowiness of it, and so many of them are such beautiful silk nowadays. It's just fun. It's gorgeous stuff. Well, I have one final question, absolutely final question, so we can cheers.
Cheers.
So, is it cringe to order bottle service at a bar where they put sparklers on a bottle of Moet and Chandon? Which is $67 a bottle at the liquor store.
Okay, people are going to disagree with me, but I say hell no because that just is like, I'm so down for fun.
Exactly.
And I like fun.
Exactly.
And just like I don't think it's cringe to walk around Vegas in sparkly jackets.
Exactly.
I think it's fun.
I think
so
you bring an
no
inexpensive
cringe.
bottle of Merlot and bring me the sparklers and it's not cringe. So, cheers.
Cheers. Comment below, tell us what you think, and don't forget to subscribe.